With a major star's stalking incident revealed and more, this is Pro Wrestling Central. My name is John and you're watching the Wrestling Report. Talking about a star in TNA that will see his contract expire, Ringside News wrote that TNA Wrestling has seen plenty of roster turnover this year, but Steve Maclin isn't going anywhere, at least not yet. According to Fightful Select, Maclin is signed with the company through December 2025, but with that deadline creeping up fast, his long-term future is now a hot topic behind the scenes. Several talents wrapped up their final loops with TNA at the end of 2024, and with the year already halfway over, another wave of contract decisions is looming. Maclin's deal runs through the end of this year, making him one of the key names to watch as TNA heads into what's expected to be a major contract period. Revealing that he has signed a deal, Kushida told The Takedown on Sports Illustrated, "Yes, I have a New Japan contract, just one, but New Japan and MLW have a good relationship, so New Japan send me to MLW right now, and I can wrestle all over the world. So if CMLL wanted me and New Japan accept, I can go. New Japan send me to CMLL and MLW. My tag partner is always left from me. For example, Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. I signed with TNA because they signed with TNA. I joined, but they leave to WWE. And now Kevin Knight too. Kevin Knight come to New Japan, then soon to AEW, but he has 2 contracts. But good, I'm very proud. It's an honor for me. Now in AEW, his partner is Speedball Mike Bailey. Good tag team. Someday in the future, I want to join with them." Touching on Trish Stratus potentially returning to WWE for the all-women's event Evolution 2, this was said on WrestleVotes Radio. According to a source, the announcement of Trish Stratus' return and accompanying graphics were set up to air prior to John Cena's second promo of the night on the 6/13 episode of SmackDown. While that was scrapped, the return is still in the books with Stratus set to be a part of WWE Evolution. While many have felt that KARRION KROSS is receiving a push in WWE, this appears to not be the case, as Fightful Select reported. Regarding the online discussion of KARRION KROSS not bumping that picked up steam, Fightful spoke to multiple people who produced matches of his, and they claimed that has never been an issue they've encountered. Previously, Wade Keller of PW Torch said this: "I talked about this when he was all the rage in NXT, and coming out of TNA, I was like, wrestlers are telling me when he gets to the main roster, nobody's gonna put up with the fact that he doesn't take bumps. He's scared to bump. He doesn't flat back bump. I don't know if he's got an injury or a concern. Kross favors one side, which can cause an injury, so I don't know if he has a pre-existing condition or he's just not comfortable taking bumps. I don't know. I don't have the inside story on that. But I know wrestlers who I chat with about things when I want wrestlers' insight are like, oh, right, Wade, you're right when you say KARRION KROSS won't be a big star in the main roster, but one of the reasons you are missing out is just watch his next match. He just doesn't really take bumps. It's not that he's slow or plodding, or he's not that tall compared to the rosters in TNA and NXT, where his gimmick he needs to be taller than his opponent to make up for the fact that he's not creating movement. A lot of things are working against him. But all that said, I find this current character delightful. Asked about Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland claiming they want to bring in free agents who really want to be a part of AEW, president of the company, Tony Khan, told the Battleground podcast, well, there's a very good perception about AEW in 2025. This company's doing great shows. Honestly, this feels like the best year ever in AEW. There was a major change at the start of the year that definitely created a fresh, exciting environment. With the simulcast every Wednesday we do wrestling on TBS, every Saturday night on TNT, and now we've got those shows streaming live on Max at the same time. It's opened up a whole new audience for us. We're reaching people who didn't have access to TBS or TNT. And the shows have just been fantastic. Maybe the most consistent run we've ever had, both TV and pay-per-views. That's saying something. AEW's always had a strong track record, but this year's raised the bar, and with that high bar, the fact that we've cleared it, I think it speaks volumes about our wrestlers, our staff, and certainly our fans. The live shows are electric. Our TV audience has grown steadily, especially with the simulcast helping us reach even more fans. It's a great time to work here. AEW is a fun place to be. It's a great place to ply your trade as a wrestler, and we're looking for the very best. This is where the best wrestle. AEW is the best wrestlers in the world, and we intend to keep it that way, so absolutely it's a very high bar to make it onto this roster, and we want to maintain that quality moving forward. Going over the implications of a title match at Night of Champions, Ringside News wrote that John Cena and CM Punk are finally set to clash once again, this time with the undisputed WWE Championship on the line at WWE Night of Champions on June 28th. And while the world watches the latest chapter in their bitter rivalry, WWE is already making moves behind the scenes that could shape the future of both men. Joey Votes revealed on WrestleVotes Radio that WWE is penciled in a winner for this title showdown, with the finish designed to set up a huge SummerSlam main event on August 2nd and 3rd. According to the report, the current working plan is for John Cena to defend the undisputed WWE Championship against Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam, running back their WrestleMania 41 encounter. This title match comes after months of heated exchanges between the two. Punk made his long-awaited return to WWE at the end of 2023, and the tension with Cena has been building ever since. Their history dates back over a decade, including their legendary 2011 Money in the Bank match, and now the stakes are even higher with the undisputed WWE Championship hanging in the balance. While the direction seems set for SummerSlam, nothing is written in stone. Joey Votes reminded listeners that things can change on the fly in WWE, especially with top stars like Cena and Punk involved. At the end of the day, WWE can flip the script whenever they feel like it, but right now, all signs point to John Cena walking out of Night of Champions with the undisputed WWE Championship still in his hands. Whether CM Punk has other plans is the real question, and history shows these two never stick to the script quietly. Now, in a potential spoiler for the King of the Ring finals bout between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton, where the winner will take on the world champion of their brand at SummerSlam, Ringside News added, the King of the Ring tournament will crown its winner at WWE Night of Champions on June 28th, but the stakes go far beyond bragging rights. Joey Votes revealed on WrestleVotes Radio that WWE has penciled in the winner for the final between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton, and it's not just about the crown. The current storyline direction is for Rhodes to challenge John Cena for the undisputed WWE Championship at SummerSlam on August 2nd and 3rd, setting the stage for a WrestleMania 41 rematch. When it comes to initial plans for Chad Gable prior to his shoulder injury, Dave Meltzer noted in the Wrestling Observer newsletter, the Raw angle where Penta laid out Gable and gave him the arm breaker was the blow-off to their angle. Gable found out he was going to need shoulder surgery, so they did that as a cover angle. So the idea of El Grande Americano versus Penta, mask versus mask at SummerSlam is not happening. No word on what will be done about the Speed title that he held as Grande Americano. Well, likely another tournament. Mentioning how he struggles with balancing fame with his personal life, John Cena told The Breakfast Club, "I've also had the luxury of a lot of experience with that. And if you asked me that 10 years ago, my answer would be different. Starting out trying to gain a following, you want to give as much as you can. And then you get that following and you realize, well, in order to give, I've lost the ability to essentially have all the luxuries of anonymity, lost privacy. That's a little frustrating. I went through a period of thinking that work is different than human. I'm a human here, and I'm working here, and you need to leave me alone. And that is a perspective that wasn't successful. The business has been great to me. I'm a small town kid from West Newbury, didn't grow up with much, and now life has given me so many opportunities. The trade-off of that is your work is absorbed by a lot of folks, and it affects their life. During that same interview, John Cena opened up about a stalking incident when talking about fans wanting autographs. I get followed by 3 or 4 people a few nights ago, and I'm in the car, and I'm like, alright, I just told the drivers, change lanes. 3 cars change lanes. Change lanes again. Alright, pull over. The guys pull over, they come out, and I'm like, dudes, get out of the car. And I said, what you're doing is wrong. You know that? And the driver of the car is like, yeah, I know. Okay, listen, you want autographs. I get it. You didn't get a chance to get it. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sign your stuff, but please, you know what you're doing is wrong. Just get in your car and turn around. Normally, I would just be pissed off. Just took a deep breath. Here's what you want. Is it okay if we come to an agreement? Lean in with kindness. You guys just bang a U-turn. Everybody's happy. I don't use security. I don't have an entourage. I believe that people are genuinely good, but I also listen to my instincts. If they say get out of here, I go. Back in 2020, CM Punk was called out by The Miz on WWE on Fox, as Punk responded on X telling Miz to suck a blood money covered dick in Saudi Arabia. At the Night of Champions kickoff show in Saudi, Punk said, "This guy wants me to apologize for a mean tweet I wrote 6 years ago. Hey, listen, legitimately, it had nothing to do with Saudi Arabia. I woke up and I was crabby and I wrote a mean tweet to The Miz. I apologized to The Miz, and Sir Muhammad, I sincerely apologize to you and all of Saudi Arabia." And this was your pro wrestling news update. I hope you're all having a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all later.